The point is that BTS's strategy is no longer limited to K-pop. It has become a global model. This strategy isn't just a formula for music releases, but a complete system that is influencing artists, brands, and even industries. The power of this model lies in the fact that it doesn't follow trends, but sets them. Today, artists around the world are studying this approach. The first pillar of the strategy is speed control. Where the industry considered success to be based on high output and constant visibility, BTS made controlled pace their strength. This doesn't mean working less, but rather working at the right time. This concept is being adopted today by everyone from Hollywood to fashion and tech brands. The second pillar is narrative-first planning. BTS made every era not just about sound, but about story. Stories where fans not only hear, but also feel. Today, brands are using chapters, storytelling, and phases in their marketing inspired by this model. The third pillar is silence as a tool. BTS proved that it's not always necessary to speak up. When silence is intentional, it becomes not just absence, but anticipation. This tactic is being used by global brands and leaders today. The fourth pillar of the strategy is trust over hype. BTS treated their fanbase not just as consumers, but as partners. Once trust is built, the need for hype diminishes. Therefore, this model creates long-term loyalty. Another reason for being a global model is that BTS balanced discipline with creativity. Every decision was made with clarity, not emotion. This balance is followed today by everyone from startups to multinational companies. Another key aspect of this model is its adaptability. BTS has never forced a single formula. The strategy has evolved over time, but the core values have remained the same. Therefore, this global model fits into every culture. Today, when people say that BTS's strategy is a global model, they're not exaggerating. It's a documented influence that manifests in more systems than numbers. This approach is being replicated outside the music industry as well. This doesn't mean everyone becomes successful by copying. Being a global model means that the logic is universal. Execution still requires discipline and patience. BTS's strategy has proven that there are no shortcuts to sustainable success. Long-term thinking is more powerful than short-term excitement. That's why this model has become not just a trend, but a template. This approach will remain relevant in the future because it understands human behavior. In the attention economy, the model that builds trust wins. BTS designed its journey around this principle. That's why BTS's strategy is not only admired, but also followed today. This model has become a blueprint for future creators. Any artist or brand that creates a long-term roadmap needs this type of system. This is why BTS's strategy is now called the global model. The biggest lesson from this model is that consistency is more powerful than noise. When you're consistent, your audience automatically trusts you. Trust then turns into loyalty, and loyalty creates a legacy. BTS's strategy perfectly executes this chain. Therefore, this is not just a group success story, but a global case study. If today's creators understand this model, they can learn to build systems instead of chasing hype. And when systems become strong, success naturally follows. This is why BTS's strategy is considered a global model today, and this model will exert even greater influence in the future.